What's up? What's up? Peace, your boy Spiritual Initiate, back again with another video. Hopefully everyone is doing fantastic. I wanted to make this video for you guys real quick. Wanted to just, point this out. I have been hearing about this for years, right? There's a lot of women who will say that, the ancient civilizations that we were part of, right? The indigenous civilizations, they were a matriarchy, right? It wasn't a patriarchy, it was a matriarchy. And then even when we're dealing with stuff today, a lot of the male image has been demonized is because they attribute, patriarchy to white supremacy. So anytime you have men stepping up to be leaders, to lead correctly for their community, it gets a pushback. And so now we have this issue within our community to where even talking sense and logic will still get you ridiculed and demonized. People look at you crazy. All right. So we have to clear up what was actually going on in the ancient civilization, because once again, and I'm going to say this over and over and over again, we need each other, but we need each other in understanding that we're moving towards a common goal. And I think that common goal has been lost with black men and women. That's why we can't get together and build families, because we're not really dealing with the problems and implementing the solutions so we can create a better family and structure for our communities and so on and so forth. So I'm going to read something real quick from this book called The Power of Sex. Okay. The Power of Sex. Let's go through the book real quick. The author is Dr. Ali Muhammad. He wrote this book because he understood that as far as the indigenous community, we needed some more updated concepts and understanding about how we view sex, because we do view sex from a Eurocentric standpoint. So one of the things that he actually put in this book was, how did the ancient people view sex? All right. So I'm going to read an excerpt, right, real quick. And I want you to really key on what I'm going to be saying from this book. So here I go. It is important to discuss indigenous perspectives on sex because Euro-American anthropologists and archaeologists are attempting to reimpose their perspectives on indigenous cultures. These invasive tactics are being led by feminists and LGBTQ supporters and members of those communities. Their first trick is to make indigenous cultures matriarchal. This is not because they were actually matriarchal. In these classical civilizations, women and men were held in high regard because they saw gender in man and woman as a divine pair. I'm going to read that sentence again. The first trick is to make indigenous cultures matriarchal. This is not because they were actually matriarchal. In these classical civilizations, women and men were held in high regard because they saw gender in man and woman as a divine pair. These civilizations had both patriarchal and matriarchal values. These malicious intent of Euro-American scholars can be seen clearly. Make these cultures matriarchal to socially engineer modern women into anti-patriarchal evangelism, then reteach the cultures as LGBTQ based where genders disappear. Most of the people in my ethnic group have no idea how these plots were hatched. So that's the end of the reading right there. And I just wanted to point out is that in classical civilizations, it was men and women being held in high regard. How awesome would it be to be connected with somebody, to have someone to raise family with, children and businesses, with someone who actually understands clearly what is wrong with our people and working towards bringing solutions to the table, implementing the solutions, and doing it in a fun, peaceful way. A lot of people running around, whether it's the pop the balloon, whether it's the dating stuff, whether it's the divorce rates, whether it's all the children out of wedlock, all this shit is because people want to act like you don't have a mission to fulfill, and that's fixing yourself and your family and your tribe. And that's why you're running around here doing everything else but that. And that's why everything is happening except for the right things. So we need to hold each other in high regard. You need to respect one another, and you need to connect with people who have the sense to solve the problem. If they want to be still stuck doing the same thing that has no solutions, and we already see the track record of what these type of things produces, messed up children, stupid ass culture, things not being done, people pedestalizing stupid, just ridiculousness. We have to get out of that, and we have to get back to holding ourselves accountable, holding ourselves to high regard, making ourselves worthy people to our community and to the world. And yeah, all right, so that's my little spiel. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.